It just was an emphasis on coming in and not making a moment bigger than what it is. Obviously, we got a lot of young guys, and for them to come out and perform like they did today and show up, it wasn't perfect, but we done a lot of good things, and that's what you want to see in growth.
What do you see in Corey Coleman?
He's a good young receiver, man. When you get a guy early in the draft like that, you don't know how they're going to come. You don't know if they're going to have a learning curve, but he seems to have it all right now. And he's doing an excellent job. He's going to do well for us this year.
Looked like he had a little veteran move there against you.
He did. We got to talk to the refs about that, though. We got to, but it's part of the game now, man. It's some of those calls you'll get, and some of them you won't. You got to live with them and do just like I done the next play and make a play on the ball. So that's the life we live. That's what we signed up for.
Isn't that impressive though for a rookie coming in?
No doubt, man. I've seen some rookies come in and they don't catch on that fast. But to see him come out and do what he's been doing, man, it's been awesome to see. I think we got a good young team. Just like everybody else, I don't know how many more games we'll win, but I think that the foundation is being set right.
What is the difference between this defense and what you were in last year? Not you've been in it for about.
Say that again.
The difference between the defense this year and last year.
And last year, first of all, we got scheme is similar, but a lot different. We got a lot of different things we do this year. The coach is very, very smart. Guy's been in this league, been defensive coordinator for a lot of different teams, and pretty much been in the top 10 with everywhere he's been. And he's played the game. So he understands the players. Anything that we like, we can go to him and tell him, and anything that we don't like, he won't call it. So for a player, that's big. So I think we just have a good chemistry among the coaches that we have.
Jim, what to do to defense when you have a quarterback and a receiver that can connect on the deep ball and show that they can do that more than once?
You frustrate them. You try to take that part of the game from them. And if you can do that, you can kind of stop what they're trying to do offensively. But a lot of offenses are not patient enough to not throw the ball deep. And if you can frustrate them from throwing the deep ball, then I think, you'll win a lot of games.
What have you noticed about Robert's progression here in this offense?
I think he's been doing an excellent job. From when he first got here to now, man, some of the balls that he threw today, the location that he put him at, it was amazing. I actually went up to him on the field after he threw the ball in the corner of the end zone, and I told him, I said, man, if you throwing the ball like that, I said, you're going to throw a lot of touchdowns this year. So that's impressive what he came in and do so far.
Is this a team that, when you go face your former team, you're going to go there, you're kind of proud of the team that you're on this year, how hard you guys are working and what you're building?
No doubt about it. This team right here kind of remind me of where I came from just that organization. First class, is trying to do things the right way, and when you're trying to do that, all you can do is come out and give your all. Everybody's giving their all, from the guys upstairs to the guys, down here, the last guy on the roster. Everyone is giving their all. So all we can do is just come out and just have fun while they're doing it.
Justin had a couple balls caught on him today. Can you kind of assess where he is at right now?
Oh, man, it was a couple of the balls, like I told Justin, it was one of the balls that Robert threw in the corner of the end zone was amazing. I mean, he was in great position. I told him to forget about that. Forget about it. That's going to happen in this league. He's in perfect position. The ball is thrown all the way to the pylon to where only the receiver can get it. You got to live with those. The ones that you don't want to live with is the ones that you just totally blow. You can't blow things out. And he's not doing none of that. Most of the time you watch the film, he's only a step away here or there, and he's not in bad position. So I think he's progressing as a player. He's really growing from a mental standpoint. I think last year, you'll see a guy with their head down after a play like that. But came right back. He wanted to make a play, and that shows growth. That shows growth.
Is that where he's needed to grow the most, do you think, mentally?
I think he needs to grow mentally for sure. That's the toughest part of the game. You know, physically we all can do it. You know, there's a lot of good football players who are at home right now without opportunity. Physically we all can do it. It's who can do it mentally, who can stay in the game mental enough to come out and just able to make a career out of it, because a lot of guys can't do it.
You talked about first class. What separates great defense from good defense?
Truthfully, small things. Really just being smart. I can remember last year, we came out and we played some good defense, and at times we just wasn't smart enough on the field. And whether we got penalties and gave guys first downs, those things turn into points. It's just being smart. I went back and watched a lot of film, and I feel that if we just would have been a smart enough team, we would have won at least 4 more games. We wasn't smart enough.